Hello everyone and welcome to Simplex Cuisine, and my name is Harper if you did not know, and today I am going to try for the first time in my life to cook M&M cupcakes. Now even though we are putting M&Ms in the cupcakes, it's more like a video just can I cook for the first time in my life cupcakes, because if you did not know, I am not the best baker in the world. I'm not terrible at baking, but I'm more involved in just like actual, you could say, culinary cooking and savory dishes more than sweet desserts and whatnots. So with that, let us begin. So while my mom helps me get the cupcakes up, cupcake tray, we're just going to start, preheating the oven. So, with that being said, and the camera trying its best to focus, bake 400. Okay, and there we go. So, oops, that's the wrong one. Start. So, with the oven preheating, here are all the ingredients for the cupcakes. The other ingredients that we'll need are the ingredients for the icing, but I'll do that later. But more or less, here they all are. I think I got too much M&Ms, but we're just gonna figure that out together. And yeah, that's really all. So let's begin the actual cooking, or not cooking, combining of the ingredients. So yeah. Okay, so let's begin by mixing up the softened butter stuck, oh god, okay, well, that's just gonna go with that. And then also the sugar. If it wants us to go like a little bit at a time, oops. So more or less, we're just gonna mix this for around 2 or 3 minutes or so, or until it is fluffy, so yeah. Okay, so we've more or less mixed this up for a couple of minutes. So now we're going to try to get the egg whites in here. I should be good at this, but let's just watch me be really bad at getting this done. So yeah, wish me luck. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first egg white done. So we're going to just mix this all up with a spatula. So we finished up mixing the first egg in, so second egg. There's egg 2, it broke pretty quickly, the yolk, so I had to stop trying to mix it all in. So more or less, just mix this egg 2, and then we'll go on next step. Okay, so we are finished. It looks a little bit like that. Not the worst, but not the best either. Looks kind of like it's curdling a little bit, which is making me a little worried, but after that, everything else is going pretty well. So with that being said, let us go on to the next step. Sour cream, milk, and then finally vanilla extract. So now we beat lightly for a couple of minutes until everything's mixed up. Okay, so we now get to the next step, which is in a separate bowl adding the salt and the baking soda, which is right there. And then just mixing it up. We're just going to mix them all together, in one bowl, aka this bowl, gradually until everything is combined nicely. So yeah, okay, so let us begin. Okay, so everything else looked pretty good. It's not very chunky. It's not smooth completely, but it looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. If it's supposed to be smooth, we're in trouble. And we're just gonna pour these in, like so, and then just mix them all up. Also, there's supposed to be mini M&Ms, but I couldn't find any, aka I was also lazy to look for, go all around the city and look for them. So we're just using regular ones, so hopefully that doesn't, mess anything up. But yeah, let's just continue. Okay, so here is our cupcake tray. We have these adorable little bow tie cupcake papers, which I think are so adorable. So yeah, also they're supposed to be mini cupcakes, but I didn't really want to make them mini because I kind of like these cupcake papers a lot, which is a really bad excuse, but it's an excuse, and we're just gonna go with it. But more or less, so we're having to change how long we'll have to cook these. It'll go from like 15 minutes to like 20 minutes, and that's really all. But after that, let us begin by just pouring all this mixture into every single one of these cupcakes. I think it's supposed to be like not halfway there, or not fully there. Yeah, fill to 3/4. Don't really know with that, we're just gonna just eyeball it more or less. So Okay, let's begin. So I don't think I'm actually doing this right. I think these are a little bit too full, but we're just going to hope they're right and then continue. I'm gonna start acting a little bit like God and move stuff around. So we're just going to hope nothing else happens. This looks a bit too much, so we're just gonna do that. This looks a bit much, we're gonna do that. There's 2 papers. Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay, we're just going to, okay, I can't do anything about this. We're just gonna just stay that, we didn't see that, no one saw that. We're just gonna ignore that and not freak out. We have our cupcakes into the cupcake tray. We're just gonna bring them over to the oven and start cooking them. I feel pretty good. Everything feels pretty good right now, so pretty excited. Okay, so we're gonna put this in for 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes, and then put down the heat. So, there we go. So we have a little bit of a problem. As you can probably see, they kind of got a little bit too much. I just am not good at figuring out how to get this done. Also, they're kind of deflating, so we're just gonna close that before they deflate anymore. More or less, we're just going to put down the temperature to 350 I should say, and then timer for around 15 minutes. Oh, come on. So yeah, so here are the ingredients for the icing. Also, this is not vegetable shortening, this is coconut oil. I couldn't find any vegetable shortening at the store, so we kind of improvised. But here's all the ingredients, and let's begin making the icing. So we're just gonna pretend that I didn't accidentally use the wrong kind of sugar. This is the right kind of sugar now, we're okay. But more or less, let us add all of this butter with my hands because I can't figure out where my freaking spatulas are now. This stuff, like I know what it is, in vanilla extract, and cream them together. So, wow, that was actually fun. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so there we go. It's more or less creamed together. I'm just gonna get rid of, this little issue, and then we'll begin combining the confectioner sugar with the butter mixture. Pour the rest in because I have no patience. There we go. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes a lot like coconut oil. But after that, it tastes pretty good. I made way too much. I'm not sure to do a lot of this now. So, this happened. Everything looks cooked? Question mark. I don't know what to do right now. It says like leave them cool, but I don't know if it's just to like leave them in here and let them cool down. Oh, okay, awesome. Well, so this is what we have. They kind of remind me of like Yorkshire pudding, like pies, where like they're like little like puddings, and then you pour stuff in, gravy, which is a video that I want to make someday. My mom also wants to make it very clear that the reason this is happening is because I put too much mixture in, which I already knew, but this is a learning lesson for Harper. Don't make cupcakes because you suck at them.
That is not the lesson.
Yes, it is the lesson, Mom.
No, the lesson is how we cook.
So it's been a couple of minutes. I think it's been almost half an hour. It's been 15 minutes of these cooling off, and I think it's time for us to at least begin trying to take them out. Now, because they look a little bit eek right now, I decided that I'm gonna try to take off like the heads off of these. Try to make them, try to make the actual cupcakes look cuter. So we're just gonna try that, and then go on from there. Pop them out. Oh no, oh, they're very delicate. Okay, so first one. Ooh, that looks a little bit this one's gonna be harder too. Come on, you can do it. You got this. There you go. They're very fragile, that's the first thing. Also, I think a little bit too warm still. I might have messed up. let's just continue. Very buttery. The butter, you know, they definitely are not sticking. They are insanely buttery. You can say greasy, but we're not gonna use the word greasy. We're gonna use the word buttery. It sounds less disgusting. I don't have the, you know, the fingers or the hand motions for like a delicate removal of anything, which is why I can't be a doctor. So here's the cupcakes. I have to say that these look worse than these. I feel like the cooling down allowed the cupcakes to really stick together. As you can probably see from these, I kind of manhandle these a little bit too much, but these look kind of, you know, cute. Cuter than those at least. But yeah, let's start making a cupcake. Okay, so I don't actually have a way to put, I don't have, what's it called, an icing bag. So we're just gonna ice it the old fashioned way. Also, I'm terrible at icing, so we're just going to go with that. Dang it. As you probably see, not good. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was absolutely horrible. Okay. I'm so bad at this. This is actually really, really disgusting. Okay, so we're just going to deal with that. That was so bad. Couple of... Ooh, it looks ugly. Wow. That looks absolutely terrible. But, you know, there have been worse in the world. Probably not. Let's just be honest right now. This is probably the worst as you can get. Yeah, this is pretty ugly. This is really ugly. But let's just eat it and hope that it tastes better than it looks. We're just gonna hope that. So it's been a solid hour of me making these cupcakes and I am exhausted. But more or less, let's just eat it and hope it tastes better than it looks because it looks quite terrible. We're just gonna, please don't fall apart. They're very fragile. I think I'm eating this way too soon. I think they haven't cooled down all the way. I just fell apart my hands. Also, all the M&Ms kind of went to the bottom of this one and so they're just all there, which is kind of disgusting. It is good though. Okay, so here's the cupcake. Let's see how it tastes. Way too much icing. I put way too much icing and now I'm getting a really bad headache. Oh no. The icing is very overpowering. It is like just butter, more or less. And so that's a lot. The ratio is terribly off. The ratio could be really good after that. It's very, very moist, as you can probably see. I hate that word. Kind of greasy too. They taste really good. They're not as sweet as I thought they would be with everything and all this, you know, all the sugar and all that. Not that sweet, but still really good. They taste really good, and the M&Ms, you know, they're M&Ms. They don't like do anything bad to the cupcake, but because of the icing, that was a really hard bite to swallow because the icing is like just like pure butter. I don't want to have another bite because I kind of feel a little bit sick right now. But after that, even though they're really ugly, even though that bite was terrible, after that I feel like I did a pretty good job. But did I succeed as a recipe? I don't think I did. I would probably say that I would give myself a 4 out of 10, maybe even a 3.5 at this point. They look ugly. They taste kind of off because I put too much icing on, but they don't taste bad and they don't taste like wrong. They just look wrong. So that's why I'm giving myself a 3.5 or 4. But yeah, they taste okay. I feel like they'll be really great leftovers. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. So of course, if you like this video, just click that like. If you want to see more from moi, just subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you next time. And as usual, goodbye.